Here's the easiest way to make YouTube shorts in Davinci Resolve 18 that look like this, or this. Tell me in the comments below, why do you want to learn how to make YouTube shorts in Davinci Resolve? Anyways, there are two different ways to make YouTube shorts in Davinci Resolve. The long way is making a new timeline where the clips are portrait, and then adding in your clips like this. But I'm going to show you an easier way to do it, which will save you a lot of time. First, go to the cut page, which is right here, and then go up here to where it says timeline resolution and press on it. There, you have loads of options to change the look of your screen. So for us, we are going to have portrait, and now the screen is portrait. Then you go back to the edit page. Now, what if you don't want it to look like this with this black background? Well, go up to the inspector page and then just zoom in. You might want to zoom in like that, or you might just want to zoom in this. But yeah, you zoomed in and you have now made your YouTube short. But hold on, what if you want to see the whole screen on your short so it looks like this? Well, first, make sure you zoom out so then your screen looks like this. Go up to effects and press on it, and then go to where it says open FX, and you could scroll down to find it, but you could just search it up instead. Or just put in blank and then Michael King fill, and then you drag it onto your screen. And now your screen should look like this. Go back to the inspector page and go on to where it says effects, and now you will have all of these settings here that came from the effect blanking fill. Now go to source, and you have crop left and right, which we will be doing, but you can either have it the same, so when you do it, it both crops like that, or you take it off and then you can just do one at a time. But I just usually have it as the same because it's default. So you zoom out, you just kind of have it to how you want. I usually have it to about this, so it's all zoomed out, but it still looks nice around the edges. So there are 3 tools here that we can use. The first one is blend edges. So if you move it more to the right, to reset any of this stuff, you just press this button here, reset. You can blur the background, or you could fade it, so it's like this. And you can pick the colour as well to fade it. I might want it blue. I probably wouldn't use it for this one, but it's now blue, and the more you fade it, the more blue it becomes. Now close this and go down to where it says drop shadow and press on it, and there's even more options. So increase your shadow strength. You can see around the edges it's more strengthened, and there are lots of different kind of ways that you can do it. Got drop distance. Yeah, you might just want it a little bit like that. Personally, I just keep it default. You can blur it if you want, or you can change the colour. So I could have it white like that. It looks like this. Now, if you press this again to close it and go down to where it says global blend, and then you can blend it, so it could be bright like that, or it could just be completely dark. So depending on how much you want the background to show. Also, maybe you could add some text. So if you go back to effects and go to titles, you have text, and just drag it down. I'm just going to make it go all the way to the end. And then if you double tap on it, you can add your text to it. So I'm just going to put hello, and you can pick your font. I'm going to pick how I want the bottom one to look first. So if I want it bold or extra bold, you could pick your colour. I might want black again, and then I can increase the size, and you have the tracking. So it goes out wide. I'm going to reset that though. Have line spacing. You reset it by pressing this bottom circle down here. And you have top and bottom. So if you move it to the bottom, to where it says bottom, it moves up. And then if you move it to where it says top, it moves more to the bottom for some reason. And if you think this isn't too low or high enough, come to here. Go to the bit on the number on the left. Let's say you change it to 3, so it's 3.0. That then you can make it go down more. So it's expanded instead of you're just stuck at 1 and you can't change it. You can just expand it, but usually I would have it more at the top. Well, I picked 50 instead. Well, I'd have it like maybe there, or I'd have it there. You can just have a little go, just fiddle around with it. You can move it left or right. There are so many other ways to improve your text. It's unreal. You've got like your background, your layout, got your transform, shading, your image, and there's like settings for it. Then if you press this button, it takes you into the Fusion page where you can do so much more, but we are not going to go into that today. I do have a video on improving your text if you're interested. I'll link it in the description or in a card up here. Maybe if you have different clips going between your shorts, you could add a video transition. Maybe you could do blur dissolve. So just drag it to where you want. You could do it at the beginning, in between, or at the end. And it's just like a cool intro or switch onto different clips. And if you are interested, I have a video on Davinci Resolve workflow which you can watch right here.